The Halifax Resolves authorized our delegates to vote for freedom. It also implicitly said we're going to form our own constitution, a written social document. We're the first state to have authorized our delegates to vote for independence. So that came about because I think North Carolinians in the General Assembly recognized that this was not just a war of words anymore. This was not a war of political theory, but this was actually a situation where North Carolinians had given their lives. What was going on at the time was King George isn't recognizing our rights. You know, what is the source of our rights? If they don't come from the king, where do they come from? Ultimately, Jefferson would say we hold these truths to be self-evident, that all are created equal and endowed by our Creator, not King George, endowed by our Creator with certain inalienable rights, life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. So ultimately, Jefferson in the Declaration of Independence said that the folks who signed it were pledging their lives, their fortunes, their sacred honor. Cornelius Harnett, from whom Harnett County is named, actually did that. He was a very successful merchant in Wilmington. He could have sided with the English. Nobody would have really questioned that, but yet he was one of the original Sons of Liberty in North Carolina, a leader. Ultimately, when Cornwallis, in his southern campaign, came to North Carolina, they captured Harnett in Wilmington. They tortured him, and ultimately he died. His life, his fortune, his sacred honor, well, his sacred honor has remained, but his life and his liberty certainly were forfeited. I think that the resolves themselves were a source document for Jefferson to go on and write his declaration.